To Batum.
Basketball, man.
Nothing going here on that drive.
Gotta keep that 3 points per game.
Batum. To Parker.
That average.
Here comes the screen.
Let's do
Great look and vision. Flushes it home.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Bucks basketball. To Middleton. 4-3. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
No.
Brook Lopez knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Parker. Passed it off. Giannis Antetokounmpo with a piece. Couldn't keep it in. Last touch by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Parker. Has a look. Tony Parker missed his first. That one goes.
I mean, I don't know how much better the defense has to play you on that one. The guy was right in your grill and you still knocked it down.
A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Brogdon. Can't connect from in close.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling.
Violation.
The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Antetokounmpo lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Antetokounmpo. Takes stock of the floor. Gets it in the left corner. Brogdon.
What IG?
To Antetokounmpo.
The purple one?
For three. Buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Parker. To Nick Batum. Brook Lopez sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
He gets it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
I like your grapple.
To Batum. Knocked loose.
Free my homie grapple.
That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez.
I'm kidding. I don't even know you.
Batum.
I hate you all. I just do my own thing.
Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Lopez. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw good. Cashes in on the three-point play. The lead now stands at 10. Hornets have the basketball.
That's me. I got ball.
Tony Parker, 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen.
He's older and you're supposed to respect him.
From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
A lot of respect.
Back to the basket. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body controls everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Giannis with it up top. Up by 6. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
First quarter,
they have
16
such great
points.
flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Parker. Nothing going here on that drive. To Parker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
That was a tough shot. The guy was in your pocket. He even contested the shot. Everything was going according to plan until then.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton to Adetokunbo. Not that time. Trying to cash in. Rebounds pulled in by the Bucks. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 6. Count the basket inside.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Now a timeout.
I think you touched
here
his
from the
big
Hornets
heart.
coach, as he'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Parker. Marvin Williams matched up with Pau Gasol. Giannis Adetokunbo tips it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
The rebound!
Good
The
by
dog!
Gasol.
Oh my God!
Rebound snared by Kid Gilchrist. To Parker.
My player's like 5'6". Just a fucking machine.
Here comes the screen.
Yeah. Till abs up, I guess. I don't know what else to play.
Down low to Williams. Scores from the post.
It was down last
Old
night.
school.
Talk to me
Eagles
about
high
the
percentage.
DDoS. Down.
The Bucks
I went
at
to
the
go do
control.
my
I'm just getting on my gigas
Somewhere
to-
else.
To
to
Adetokunbo.
have
Nice
imprint at the
pass to
same
set
time.
things
I'm
up.
already
And he
done.
finishes at the
Just
rim.
gotta throw 'em up.
Great job using that
But do
shoulder
you
to
wanna play
create
Apex?
contact with the
We're
defender
doing it,
without hesitation.
Parker
I'm
in
making
the
a
front
slap.
court. Down 8.
21 points up in the first.
Here comes the screen.
I'm just listening to this bullshit.
Parker.
Grapple.
These bullshit.
Down to 5 on the 24 to Parker. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. To Kevin Huerter. Nice pass to set
Assist, good
things up.
assist.
As my mother would say to the defender, E for effort, F for results.
Parker with it. Trailing by 10. Tony Parker, 3 for 6 now.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
But those are concrete.
To Adetokunbo. They work it down to Gasol. He throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Count it.
That's a strong finish.
Come on, I gotta get
Regardless of
triple-double this
contact,
game.
Finishing strong is key.
Gotta focus
Now
on
the
it.
Hornets take the
Hurts
timeout
my
as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play.
It's your sugar daddy, boy.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered
gonna
when you
miss
play with
us.
unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between
Look at
winning
Carlos,
and losing.
Jason.
So when you see
Nah,
these
just-
guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high
Who's
fives,
Tony?
that's
Is
because of
Tony
the
the
energy that was
milk
created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have.
Oh,
in this game.
Giannis?
Layup goes down.
You
Well
give
done.
it back to
Had a
him.
difficult first quarter. Couldn't really find his rhythm, but you got 3 more left to play.
Whittle will tell you the same thing.
Nikola Mirotic snatching it out of the air. Blocked away. The shot missed by Smith.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do
Way
anything
more
on that play to
touch.
make him miss.
19-footer at the buzzer. It's good. At the buzzer. He got it out well before the red light came
It ain't
on.
easy
And
being
that
this
extends the lead at the
cheesy.
end of the first quarter.
No,
Ed
nobody
Cohen,
watches the
Jay
goofy
Williams
movie.
with you as we get things started.
Come on, y'all, let's go get it.
Like my boy Justin Timberlake said, cry me a river.
Fires the 3. Well defended. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Batum.
Somebody check out. Somebody check out.
Biombo rocking the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that were brought to teams to do things that normal players would never think about doing. We call them tone setters.
To Lopez. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleaning the offensive glass. Whoa, Chris Middleton. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Smith now into the front court.
Probably got something
His
back
guys
down
down big. To Nick Batum.
You can't
Here comes
use
the screen.
sleeping bags. You get kicked
Batum.
out of the job.
Big stuff. And a lot of traffic on the way to the rim.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Bucks at the controls. Brogdon.
No, he doesn't like it from.
Squish,
Bothered by
motherfucker.
the defense as he drills it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Brook Lopez sends it away.
He tried to tell me what to do. I was just like, don't tell me what to do. First day I met him, don't tell me what to do. Bad, help this guy farm. Who though?
Shot clock coming down
Fuck
to
are
4.
you?
Down to 3. Has a chance. The jumper's off the mark.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
To Batum. Baseline drive, converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
How did you miss that shot?
I got a Reaper on the last one. Oh, I have it with me.
Smith
Hope I don't
into the
kill.
front court. Down a bundle. To Nick Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
Come get the screen.
Bucks at the controls. To Lopez.
Fuck this lag.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot. I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
I told you the screen was coming.
Here comes the screen.
I'm learning, huh?
Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Here's a chance from long range. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Brogdon. To Lopez. Turns and slams it down. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
To Batum. The Hornets with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. And the rebound corralled by Lopez.
Here we go. We got something. Take mine.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside. Gets it to go.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
To Nick Batum.
Hey, watch this screen left.
Not that time.
My ball.
Let me knock out another 3 here real quick.
From long range.
He missed.
Textbook defense. Brook Lopez rejects it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
To Brogdon. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Brogdon.
It's mine now.
Has a look. He had all
No,
day
I'm joking.
and all night to
I was
knock
just
that
feeding
one
my
down.
Giga
Need to
1
hear more
super.
chatter on the defensive end.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
Bismack Biyombo. Huge block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Middleton to Lopez. To Brogdon. Lets it fly from long range. Off the iron. No good. In the front court comes Smith. He'll run the offense. Brook Lopez swats it. That's out. Last touch by Brook Lopez. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Batum. Won't go. To Adetokunbo. Brogdon. Fires the 3. Not going down here. That's going to be out of bounds.
Fuck, that's a terrible shot.
To Batum.
Crouch.
Driving right to the basket. Giannis Antetokounmpo able to recover with the block.
Why would you pass that?
And that one out of bounds off a buck. Batum. Pulled in by Brogdon. To Antetokounmpo. 4-3. Won't go to end a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Smith with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Add 2 points to the board.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Did you ask Dave or? Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
To Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Goes reverse to lay it in.
It has been. The passing has been great, but the precision of the passing has been next level. Every pass has been delivered right in the pocket, ready for the player to either shoot or dunk the ball.
Where to?
That misses with a second to go. Layup's good and at the buzzer. Nice
They're
finish.
checking for
And the first
Duke
half
stuff.
has
I
come
know.
to an end. First,
Huh?
very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Catch up, baby.
Who knows?
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Can't do that
And
bullshit.
throws it
That's how
down.
fucking they ready
Man,
to
they
go.
are just
Fuck that.
continuing
They
to
do
pour
that
it on. But the
alcohol
one thing
fucking
we know about in this
everybody
league,
can have
you have to make sure that you continue to
Oh,
play with
goddamn,
energy
they have
because leads can evaporate
I got
quickly.
ball. I got ball.
Batum to Parker. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Tony Parker, couple of free throws on the way. Shoots it at 75% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one.
Soft and buttery. Soft and buttery.
I mean,
Second one goes. It's a
I'm
1-2
glad
trip.
Mr. Palms isn't in the drive. He had like 3 fridges full of Duke stuff.
Bucks basketball.
No, they're checking for
Doesn't
Duke
get the bounce.
stuff. Not only
But
our
you see the
series, man.
reports, the reports are
Probing
mostly
the
that we
defense.
can't log in or it's getting debust.
If you look at the servers, there are like 30 plus servers that have 0 pop.
Nothing going
So
here on
they're
that
just checking
drive.
for Duke teams right now.
Batum to Parker.
I better not take the mix. I just got from the
Lopez
fucking
there to
lead.
get the rebound.
And you knew this game
I mean,
had a
if they're
chance to
looking
get
at
out of hand
Tribe
pretty
Lock, we can
quickly
see that
because of the communication.
got
When these
some
guys stepped on the court, Ed,
stuff
they were yapping
legit.
back and
They
forth
rated
to
us
each
with
other.
nothing
And
but
that kind
two
of
fucking
communication,
Texas.
that kind of
Everybody
collective
had 7 now.
responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
I don't mind that effort at all.
Jay.
At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws.
I just got a horse chibi.
Hornets right now in possession. Parker. Surveys the floor. Brook Lopez with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Middleton. From the painted area, won't go down. To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Adetokunbo. Middleton buries it on the catch and shoot.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Batum. Screen coming.
Big pick right there.
Agora equals shipping. Who hit me?
Batum. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
Oh, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up, pick him up.
To Lopez. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Nick Batum.
Why does Sky mix into
For
this
3, can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior
This is
confidence.
my free throw anyways.
Tough make through traffic.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
How did he pick that up?
To Middleton. Here comes the screen.
Knock his ass out.
Cody Zeller pins it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
That is great vision to set it up. Throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Adetokunbo. Cody Zeller with a piece.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Parker to Nick Batum. Nikola Batum. He's 3 for 7.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Middleton. Set it all up.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball
Pickaxe are
one-on-one.
OP for
Whoever this
knocking
professor
people
is,
out.
he needs to
2
get paid
hits and
top dollar.
spike.
Down low to Williams. And the finish. Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Adetokunbo. Probing
Why
the
is
defense.
casual gamers underneath the base?
Nothing going here on that drive.
How do
The
you
Bucks
buy?
with 4 to shoot to Adetokunbo. Giannis Adetokunbo looking good. 4 for 5.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do
Good
more of that.
action.
We need to see
Unbelievable
him
basic.
penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Batum. Goes to the left side. Beyond the arc for 3.
Might
That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Brogdon. Yes. And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw's good
Why are you
as they
killing
can.
your own game?
That's out.
And you claimed them all? Damn.
Adetokunbo. And scores.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Lopez. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
What's that?
Parker into the front court. Down a bundle to Batum.
I'm on your right, behind.
Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
I don't know if it works.
Parker with it. His guys down big. It goes down.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Brogdon. Lopez. A pass stolen by the Hornets.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
And count the basket.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Brogdon. Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good.
I got him. Here we go.
Tony Parker. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
To Adetokunbo. Slams it down. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
I wasn't necessarily sure which way that PNR was going, but I guess neither was the defense. That makes 2 of us.
To Middleton. To Brogdon. He connects at all the time in the world. Too easy.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Giannis Antetokounmpo sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks.
I already asked him.
The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Someone on this server has a 570 female. It's kind of sad.
To Nick Batum.
Booty race.
Brook Lopez tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
And look out.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing.
Like
I've never seen something like this before.
Hatch,
it was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Adetokunbo. Nice pass to get things going.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
That's
Partner to the basket, but a shot misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
Gets it in the left corner. To Adetokunbo. They'll get it down low to Lopez. Gets to the basket and scores.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Tough move in close quarters with the crossover.
Oh, I like this guy. Please be.
Short jumper won't go down. The Bucks claim victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Yeah.
As we...
Oh, you just know this is a 560 because it's
merciless.
Never mind, it's a 360.
The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.
Alright, pick Mantis. Why would give us on the fucking Dinovish?
Kent, could you kill them and I go sit on the team so I can get some XP? I mean, you could use my pickaxe. Oh, you're going full sicko mode. Okay.
I see what you're talking.
Yep. Please. Very good one. Yes. Nice. I like when the Gigas have like 18k HP as well. It's better than the freaking. Maybe Drew, because he couldn't get nameless on. Okay, you make it.
Oh yeah, you can get nameless one. I can't level up more.
What the fuck? How's this guy get 3 seconds per game? I don't get that. You're right.
Ooh, 16 levels.
Another Russian on the board. 2 Nikolais. Damn. Should have made mine a fucking black
Can
Russian.
I put this one next to your babies, or don't you wanna do it?
Giannis is going down.
Son of a bitch, este son of a bitch, este no te sé. Será ser fast paced.
Need some meat.
You want the meat cracker?
Mm.